Hey YouTube, this is Amy coming back at you to let you know I got a surgery date. It is December the 11th. Woohoo! It's about 8 days, 15 hours away, but I'm not counting. I've known about it for a couple weeks. I just ain't had time to make a video because of the holidays and just been real rushed and busy. But I wanted to come to you today and just kind of vent a little. Talk about what's going on. My pre-op diet started November the 15th. My doctor likes you to be on it 4 weeks. You get a shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, and then you get 4 ounces of meat, 2 vegetables, and 1 starch. So that's what I've been doing. And I don't think I've told y'all, my highest weight, which was a couple years ago, was 219. When I started this journey, when we first started weighing in to begin the journey, I was at 211. So, I weighed this morning, since we've been on the pre-op diet, and I was at 196.2. So I'm real excited about that. That's a good bit just to be on the pre-op diet, which, when that's all you're eating, what do you expect too? But everybody that I watch on YouTube is at least 3, 6 to a year out. So, I went back and watched some of their videos on their pre-op, but, it's kind of, I really haven't had a hard time up until the past 2 or 3 days. Has been rough, and I don't know if it's because of the Thanksgiving. And we didn't do bad Thanksgiving. I cooked everything. And, we didn't have green bean casserole. We just had green beans. That way was a vegetable we could eat. So, I kind of rearranged what I prepared so it would be easier for us to eat and so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I'm telling you what, we ate at lunch when our kids got here, and it's rough going from lunch one day to supper the next day before you can eat. I'm not getting hungry. Now, you get hungry a little bit then. But, I've noticed, just drink some water and then it's kind of good. But, I've been having cravings the last 2 days. Nothing in particular. My sister yesterday, I was talking to her on the phone and she was being a bitch, bragging and raving on peanut butter balls. My mom always makes peanut butter balls at Christmas time, and coconut balls. It makes tons of them. They're the best. Peanut butter balls are my favorite. And she always makes a lot for us to bring home and, to have for a while to put in the freezer. Well, when they're your favorite, they don't last long. And she just kept talking how she was mad because my mama didn't make any and how she wanted them. And I'm like, look, bitch, shut up. I can't have them. So she thought it was funny. And then she was telling me about they were having taco soup and chips for lunch and just going on, raving on about the food. And finally I said, look, do you not understand? I'm on a liquid diet. I can't have it. And she didn't realize that. So, I'll give her credit on that, but she was being a bitch about it and rubbing it in my face. But just like we went to our son's, when we go anywhere, like our family's 2 hours away, and then we have a son that's about an hour and 15 minutes away. And, we always plan, I think Sarah talked about this. Her and her husband Will did a question and answer thing, and they were talking about how they always plan their vacation and plan stuff around food. Well, that hit ahead for us because that's all we do. When we travel to see our family, that's the thing. Where are we going to eat at? That's the first question we ask. When they come here or people come here, it's, let's go out to eat. So, it's all about the food. That's how, I'm going to be honest, that's how we planned our days. Our weekends was around what we were going to eat, where we were going to go, blah, blah, blah. But that's kind of changed now since we can't go out to eat. But, and it's rough getting used to it because we were at my son's on Friday and they were cooking for us. And, I told her what we could have. And, she was good and fixed us stuff we could eat, but they kept saying, my son kept saying, you want something to drink? You want some tea? You want this? You want that? We can't have it. We can't have it. That's all I kept saying. And sweet tea is my weakness. I love sweet tea more than anything. So that's kind of been hard. I don't mind the water. I don't have a problem with the water. But when I go somewhere, like when we go out to eat, I want sweet tea. I don't want water. So that's been an adjustment for me. Some is the sweet tea. Now I will drink Diet Coke. That's just because that's what my husband drinks, and if it's here, I'll drink it. But I'm a Coke person. But the tea's my favorite, and that's been kind of hard, is not being able to have tea. I know you can have unsweetened tea, but that shit's nasty. And I'm not a big putting Splenda and Sweet and Low in it. I prefer not to even have it because that ruins it for me. But, it's just like the last 2 days I've really been craving food. I think we've been on this liquid or pre-op diet for 3 weeks now. So it's kind of getting to me. Starting Thursday, I go all liquids. So that should be interesting on how that's going to be. And I haven't had a hard time like during the day, especially if I'm working. I did go shopping on Saturday, and I told my husband, we were in line at checkout, there's all the candy bars and the chips and the nuts and the crackers, and I'm like, we've got to hurry up and get out of here or I'm going to crack, because I have been craving, and it wasn't good that I was standing in line with all these snacks, all this chocolate. So luckily we did good. I mean, I haven't cheated, but it was rough. It's been rough the last 2 days. Not eating, just eating what we're supposed to eat. So that's been kind of rough. But, only got a couple more days, and then I'm just solid liquids, and then I'm sure that's going to be even worse, the all liquids, because I don't know, I'm just thinking that's going to be bad, because I know when we eat, at a certain time, and I know when it's getting time for it, I'm getting hungry and I want to eat, and I enjoy and savor the meal, because, that's all you got, but it's just, everybody that I watch out on YouTube is, 3-6 months out. Most of them are almost a year post-op or longer. So, they're not, they have their struggle with food versus, where they're at now. But this pre-op and doing the 4 weeks is rough, because, most people that I hear only do 2 weeks, but our doctor recommends, or he requires us to do 4 weeks. 3 weeks, 2 protein shakes and a meal, and then 1 week pure liquid. So, it's kind of rough at times. But, it's going to be all worth it in the end, I know. I did register and sign up for a 5K in April, the Diva Run in Myrtle Beach. We're about 2.5 hours away from Myrtle Beach, so I'm really excited. 2 of my high school best friends have signed up with me, and 2 of us has never done nothing. Like, good luck with us is all I'm saying. But the other friend, she does it all the time. I think she done half a marathon for Thanksgiving, but she's not going to have a problem with it. But she did say she'd run the 5K with us. So I'm hoping, as soon as the doctor releases me to start working out, to start training for it, because I really want to do it in about 25 minutes. I don't know if that can be doable, and never done it before, but that's my goal, is to have it done in about 25 minutes. We live here in Lexington, South Carolina, and we have a dam, Lake Murray Dam, and it's a nice place to go running, and it pretty much is a 5K. So, I mean, from one end to the other, you're looking at 4 miles. So, that'd be a good place to start, working out for it, to train for it, because you know what it is. You know what you're going to have to do and how long you can do it in. So, Plus, it's a good view. So I'm kind of excited about that. We're hoping to get into running after we lose weight. Never been a runner. Never wanted to. I'm like, shit, no, not for me. But that's our goal is next year we hope to do, we hope by October next year to do a half a marathon, the Dirty Myrtle in Myrtle Beach. So we go to the beach all the time. So we're hoping to do the Dirty Myrtle in October. So we'll see how it is. And I might try to do another video before I go into surgery. Just, hey, let you know how the last week or 9 days have been, because I got 8-9 days. I don't know. We'll see how things are going. It's getting kind of crazy here. Trying to get everything done with work, because when I go out the 11th, I'm not going back to January 2nd, because we shut down for, it's going to be so close to the holidays, and I think my boss we wasn't going to shut down till the 20th, but because of my surgery, we're shutting down on the 11th, so we'll see how that goes. But it'll be nice taking time off work. I'll still have to answer the phones because they'll be forwarded to me, but at least I won't have to be going in and out and back and forth to work, so that'll be nice. My husband, Scott, I think I had, he kind of popped in on my last video. His surgery is going to be December the 17th. Now, his is a little more complicated. When they did an EDG, found out he has a tumor in his stomach. So, he was going to have surgery anyway and have some of his stomach removed because of the tumor, where it's at. So, not only is he going to have the tumor removed, he's also going to have his gallbladder removed as well. So, I'll keep you updated and I'll let you know how it's going with him. But, any feedback you can give me on how to help with this pre-op diet, that would be fabulous. And until next time, Merry Christmas.